Have you guys ever heard of Skyrim? Well, this was a game that started off as a mod for Skyrim, and it's finally now into its own game, The Forgotten City. Hello everybody, you can call me Koo. We're playing this game. It's a game that I've been waiting for a while. I loved the mod, and I especially love the game, since as you can see, I've already played it. I've already played through it, I already got all the endings, but the only thing is that I never really listened to what any of the characters had to say, because I wanted to save that for this. So, we'll be playing this game then. Let's go with a new game, and this time I will listen to what they have to say. The game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. That's cool. Rewards software conversation, exploration, not brute force. Haha, brute force. Here we go.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Okay, this person. Kami Shyons.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Alright, so I've done 2 of these so far. I've done this, and I've done this. Let's go with Fugitive, because I can go 25% faster on my feet, and that's pretty good.
Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
That's how I'm getting your phone in my...
Look, you've just been through a trauma, so I'm gonna forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor.
Sounds fair, go on.
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
That's cool.
There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here.
You have funny eyes. There's a bug behind you.
What I mean is, I was hoping you would
Look, it's a dragonfly.
to find him.
What?
If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat.
I don't know if I want to go back to civilization. Can I ask you some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just...
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell.
I'll speed this up just
Feels
so you guys
like
don't
I've
have to,
spent
go
my
through it
whole
all
life
like
in
that.
a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You're not going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
I'd really like to know, especially if I'm going to help you.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Oh, okay. Have really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Who is
He's
Al?
the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any
I don't know
case,
what I'm doing here.
You'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Can you stop being cryptic? Where are
You
we?
really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Oh. Well, you can tell me about the ruins.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Wow, you seem really adamant about me finding Al. Have you tried calling for help?
An idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Okay.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Nope. I'll pass. Alright, I'm in.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I would.
What? Why did you leave a flashlight here? Why would you leave a flashlight if... Whatever. Time to go. Ooh, I am faster. This does feel faster. Well, here we go, I guess. Right click is the zoom. All that stuff. So yeah. I played this game a lot. for like the Skyrim mods. I always enjoyed it. What's this?
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city, hidden deep underground.
Did you though?
Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, Step
forth and be
and
judged.
be judged. The
The virtuous shall be rewarded
with
with
eternal life
in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time?
Yeah.
Could
Ooh,
people
golden
have
parrot.
survived down there against the odds? It seems
Statue of an unknown
there's only one
man
way
in
to
an
find out.
inscrutable pose. One hand seems
If I'm
welcome,
not
the other
back in an
warns.
hour, I'm somewhere on the other side.
Does it?
Consider this an invitation. Or a warning.
All right.
Alworth.
Ooh. Well, that's funny. How would they make it like that? Whee! I think it hurt way more to fall in here than anything else. Well, you know how it is in video games. Anyways, I never really explored around here either, so I think I might try this. I might go with an hour for each time I play this, just so you know. That way I can get everything in, the talking and all that. We'll see, though. Let's get going. I can't translate it yet. Oh yeah, by the way, watch this. You see that statue head? Creepy, isn't it? Man, Markiplier would hate this place. Hello? Right. I recognize these guys too. You know, after playing through this game like 8 times. Where are you? Oh. Right. Not gonna say any names. Hi. Use F9 to quick save and F5 to quick save and F9 to quick load. Boy. Can't go any of the houses right now. I'm sorry, shouldn't some of these places have doors on them? Right. I know who you are. So yeah, Forgotten City. Great mod. Apparently got a lot of awards. Quite cool, really. Where are you again? I might know, but I just don't remember. I remember you, though. There's Al.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back.
Or is there?
There are only 2 options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. Find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Hi there. I know who you are. Well then, it's been 10 minutes. Let's go. We'll be doing 2 episodes of this. And if you guys like it and want to see more, 5 likes or 10 views, I'll play it again. Of course, this goes for 1 or both episodes, depending on which one, you know, you get it. Here we go. The Forgotten City. This came out on the 28th, I believe, as well. So, fun fact. Happy Thursday. Do anything fun? Anything cool? Let me know. I'll be playing this game as much as I can as if I were first playing it, which of course isn't true. I play, as I said, 8 times. So, you know. Hi there.
Salve, friend.
You sure do take a while to start talking.
Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Kami Shions. And I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's alright, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Oh, they're nice. Seriously, what's today's
I
date?
sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March.
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
That doesn't... This is before or after Christ?
Not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year.
Oh.
Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you.
Got it.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Cool. Hang on. I need to recalibrate myself. There we go. Alright, go on. Your law.
Laws? Law. There's just one. The golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Sure. Lead the way.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out.
Man, I wonder who those could
Just
be.
big and dark enough
Oh,
to
wait.
get lost in,
I know.
if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Yeah.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it, and her, if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say.
That's what they said in the
Down
last,
your
in the
right
mod.
is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Lydia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
I know what happened.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom.
What's down
On
there?
your left is the forum, where you can
Oh.
visit the market or get yourself patched up in the
4chan?
Lucius clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and
Hello?
scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trotting dirt into the field.
Ah, so you're the
Take it
guy.
easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
Okay.
What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings.
Hi.
My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this
I
about?
expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the golden rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election
So
later
yeah,
today.
fun game. I never really listened to what they had to say though.
Follow me.
Just because I never had to.
The thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock, because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse.
I know.
Magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Alright. Bye, Horatius. And now for you. Oh, you.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Kami Shions.
Curious name to match a curious accent.
Thanks.
But I digress.
Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here.
I don't know what he's talking about. Sure, why not?
Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Thousands, actually. I just want to get out of here.
In good time. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying.
Man, they sure do talk a lot.
Even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us.
It's no wonder I skipped through it all.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods.
That's
and
cool.
provoke a terrible punishment, like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's
Do unto us as they would do unto you.
we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Well, it's almost... Is it night soon?
Now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is.
You look like you have questions. Please, ask.
Well, here we go. What counts as a
An
sin?
intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen.
My cursor is on his
And we
eye.
must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome.
Is it lagging on there?
It is only by offering the gods the proper respect
Huh.
that we may prosper, as Rome has.
Maybe it's
for
just
centuries.
in the capture? I hope it's just in the capture. If you guys are getting like 30 FPS, I'm sorry. It's not for me, but I don't know if it's... Well, we'll see. What is legal isn't always moral. Many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. Makes sense to me.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy,
Ugh.
murder, assault and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are
Hurry
still
up.
those who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows.
Okay.
Keeping a close eye on them, if I were you.
Oh, these are gonna take a while. Hang on.
You see, in my search for a way to save
Speak
my
faster!
I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I
What if
saw
I-
you arrive in a
that
flash
doesn't
of
do anything.
light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
No.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us, of this city?
You all been turned into golden
I
statues.
have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But
Ugh.
it breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Continuing.
All I can tell you
How does this
is
ritual
a
work?
Ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions.
You have a big
I had to
nose.
recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifices involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future.
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, don't you?
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Why can't you investigate?
I
Why do you need to
believe
ask
you're in the
me
best
all these
position to go
questions?
around asking me the questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order.
Sorry about that, I was just checking.
People here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, unless of course you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough, what do you have any
You ever
suspects?
stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is.
It's been 25 minutes.
What's needed here is a fresh
We
pair
haven't-
of eyes.
Uh.
The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Come on, tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda.
So much talking.
Their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Why can't we understand? I don't speak Latin.
You couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here. How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else.
Man, I wonder why.
Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed.
If I do this, will you help me get back in my own
If I
time?
understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. But let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the seed that breaks the golden rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure, why not? That's all. Alright, I'm in.
Now, I need
Did I skip a line by
you to
accident?
investigate the
Oops,
city.
sorry.
Talk to everyone. Help them. If you
Ugh.
have their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Yeah. I'll get
And
started.
one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll get right on it. Anyway, I need to check to see what's causing the lag for, maybe it's, hang on. Gamma correction, comfort, view quality. That's what I need. Maybe if I turn it down a bit? Let's try it over here. Well, anything better? Hello? How about now? Yeah, that seems a lot better, actually. Yep. I'm running better. Capture's looking better now. Time to go. Hello? Honestly, it doesn't even look that different.
Proof of a degenerate mind.
What do you want? Hey, it's the guy we saw at the entrance, remember him? Let's go talk to him.
What were you two talking about?
Sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony.
You're
What's he
funny.
offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
We weren't talking about the election.
What else would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you sided with that free-world has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
I don't care about the election.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes Cap and Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
I'm guessing those are some... I do ask some questions. What's your story?
Name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
But you're nowhere near an
You
arena.
wanna see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners.
Do you know a way out of here?
Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
It's been 30 minutes already. What do you think about the golden rule?
It's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Sounds great. How can I...
Already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
I'll be going now. Ooh, his daughter. Huh? What's the story behind that? Well, anyways, there's a few... Don't worry about it. There's a few areas we need to... Oh, hi there.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
I guess.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's your story?
Oh my, I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, what is your story?
Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance.
I want to get to the gameplay! But then again, this part is kind of my fault. I could be getting to the gameplay, but I'm kind of just talking.
Find a way to satisfy your curiosity, rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Okay. By the way, if you hear a fan in the background, sorry. It's warm in here. I'm not gonna bore you guys with this right now. Let's just get to the game. It's been 30 minutes of talking. I just want to get to the game now. Seriously. Hi! Oh, more talking.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Julia. She was a good woman.
What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth, Normally, I'd treat her with resin or silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that torch shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing, and now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Anything I can do to help?
Unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing
I might.
you can do.
Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetic comfortutor and scratching his eyes out.
Yikes. That's dangerous
Then
talk.
you better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
Well, now we know. Anyways, before we do that, there's another area I need to go to quickly, which is over here. Yes, which is over here. Right over here. There's a certain area that I need to get to just so I can do it. And I don't need to worry about it again. But yeah, it's a fun game. So much talking in it though. I can see why I didn't. You know, I've already said enough.
Salve, friend.
Hi.
Octavia.
You have
Welcome
forehead
to the Island of
wrinkles.
The golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine.
Ah, another stoic perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am
How do you
I-
like the talking, guys?
Is
Isn't
there
it
a way
great?
out?
I love mentioning it.
What is the golden rule and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid.
That's
I
cool.
don't think anybody does.
That's
But
nice.
I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Okay. Ugh. What's your
Here, in this
story?
place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
That's
But
cool.
long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How did you
Oh,
end
much
up
the same
here?
way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins of passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people. But they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I'm sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
Don't you mean gods?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
Let's talk about something else. Do you know a way out of here?
Although I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's cabin about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumours, but if you're desperate
And-
and wealthy, you could
Uh-huh.
look into it, I suppose.
I know of a
If
few
that
places
doesn't
to
work,
get stuff.
then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
Thanks, I'll look into it. What do you think about the golden rule?
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
I think people are fundamentally good.
That's a little naive. I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
Technically, it wasn't all like that. But whatever,
If
fair
that's
point, perhaps
true,
you're
then
right.
Sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
There's gonna be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year.
I don't know exactly
emperor
what
decided to make
time
us
period it's talking about
scapegoats.
here.
There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret's safe with
Oh,
me.
thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll be going now.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you.
Oh,
I look
movement.
forward to getting to know you better over
Uh-huh.
the coming months.
And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Orpheus. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Orpheus. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Do you really think this? Do you think this would break the
I
golden rule?
don't know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives. and a debt bondsman isn't far off.
Alright, I'll talk to him. Choose your words carefully. Can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
I was just going to ask you what's
I
wrong.
screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life.
Swore!
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
How can I suspect Ulpius when he's already dead?
I can't believe you went through it. Oh Lord, that poor lamb.
Was that my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
You have a funny ear. What does that mean?
I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens
I'll have
now?
to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Well, that sucks. What? Jump? Oh, look, water. I think I missed. No, I know I made it.
Thank you.
So why does he look like this, then?
Delighted and deeply honored to have been elected.
Why does he look like a corpse? That's one part that I don't understand.
Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your majesty.
Are you okay?
And now, I make this solemn.
Hello?
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet
Hey,
above?
2 different colored eyes.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
Malleolus. And if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you
I'm
win?
glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
And how will you
I'm
do that?
declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie.
Maybe. What makes you sure it's not
The person
real?
making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
Let's talk about something else. Do you know a way out of
I'm
here?
afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think of the Golden
You
Rule?
mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
I'll be going now.
Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
Okay. Anyway, though, so taking this key is fine, luckily. So now I have a key in there, so I can just go in there whenever I want. Cool beans. And now we can head over there to Decius, which then there's another thing we need to do. Should I? Because I know I can get a lot of stuff if I... You'll see what I mean in a moment. Here we go. Decius.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Decius.
Hi.
Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? Certainly.
Need some silphium
I ask
resin.
a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
How would I come up with that
That's
much?
hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard, and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years.
For life-saving medicine, what is wrong with you?
It's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
Hmm? Did you hear that?
You know what?
Never mind.
You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands.
What happened to
She's
Navia?
named, the statue was a whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Sylphia more?
I don't have that kind of money.
Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
What's your story?
How did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Maybe some other time.
Yourself?
Do you know a way out of
I'm
here?
afraid not. If you're desperate, I'd bid here that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her. Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
Thanks, I'll keep an eye out for them. What do you know about the Golden
Terrible
Rule?
for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow.
But why?
Scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
Hasn't the magistrate banned weapons?
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I'll see what I can do.
Friend?
I'll be going now. I'm supposed to take it. However, I will take it after I do this. That's cool and all, but I just need to go see this lady over here who's gonna run and...
Help!
Well, you'll see in a moment.
To do something. A man arrived in the bath, a real nasty sort, with his face all covered up, and he's got a weapon. I have to do something, or he's going to break the Golden Rule.
Oh. How? I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You just have to improvise.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Uh-oh. Maybe we shouldn't meet in there?
We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Never mind, I don't know why I said that.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oof. There goes that piece. Well, first things first though, let's read this. Shrine may collapse at any moment. Lol.
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her.
Ouch.
Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Bye. Anyways, time to do this bit. Hello.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where he is?
I don't know a Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Quinctius?
So allow me to
Quinctius?
explain something to you.
I don't know.
I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for
Quinctius?
terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest.
Ouch.
Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Small community wound up here by accident.
A small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
What's a mystery cult?
Don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
It's been 50 minutes. You've got the wrong idea. We're not cultists.
But if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I'm still looking for a way out.
Admit you're not allowed to leave.
It's not that we are not allowed to leave, we physically can't. There's no way out.
Me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's not a mantra, it's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
There were once people who were turned to gold as punishment.
Practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
You're distorting what I said.
Because I'm the real villain here.
Yep.
It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is. Do not waste it.
What can you tell me about Quinctius?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
How do you know he set fire to Rome?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern.
Uh-huh.
This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
What to say? You have no idea what you're in for.
You squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you with Quinctius, I intend to kill every last one of you.
Uh-oh, he said the magic word.
And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall
and you missed.
For the sins of the one.
Time to run. Here we go. So, first of all, I'm just gonna take this. Now, there's some areas I need to go to quickly. You know, in order to get some money while I'm at it. It's just what I need to do. Like Daisy's chest. I believe he has a key around here. There it is. I will in just a moment. Hang on, I need to grab all this. Anyways, next up, go this way. Strafe around and stuff and all that, you know? Now, there's another thing around here that could give me a lot. If I remember correctly. It's where a statue is, specifically. It's over here. Grab this person's attention. Strafe it, strafe it. And then after that, head right here. Because they'll start walking over here. And then go. Now after that, we go down this way, go in here, grab this. Grab these two, and run back out. And then I can keep going, because now I have about 6,000. We just keep going in back and forth strafing motions, I guess. You know, side to side. And then we go down this way. Now we're back in here. Cool, isn't it? It's almost been 55 minutes. But still though, that was the first day here. Hope you all enjoyed. If you'd like to want to see more, if this or the other video get to 5 likes, 10 views, I'll play it again. Take care everybody. Have a great day.